Hi, I'm Don, and this is The Hobbyist Geek. Welcome back, y'all. Today we're continuing Ghostbusters issue 30. We have the next stage here. This is stage 113. And look at all those parts. This is going to be fun. Let's go ahead and get this open and see what we got. And here is what we get with stage 113. We got the inner crown, we've got the inner light housing, inner light lens, we have the fender rear panel, and we have the gas cap and the gas cap body. We've got the wheel cover here and a couple of wire covers and an onslaught of screws. You know what that means, right? Chances are we're gonna be putting a fender on the body today. I can't wait. Let's get into it. Okay, we're gonna kick things off by taking the light housing and we're gonna put it onto this inner crown piece here. Again, it is keyed. There's a little tab and a little slot for that tab to go into, so you've got the orientation just right. And an AP screw will go in there to hold it in place. All right, and with that attached, we'll take the light cap, just pop that in there, just like that. And we are ready for the next bit. All right, next up is the fun part. We're gonna bring out the crown here, and we're gonna bring out the cabling. This is Q. So, man, I don't know if that's focusing or not. Let's see, there we go. That is a Q. So, we're good there. And on this end, you can see there's kind of a stopgap light, and then the end light, the one on the end, is gonna pop right in there. So let's get that in. There we go, in there nice and tight. All right, then I'm gonna take this inner crown here, and the lower light is gonna go in there much the same way. All right, and now we've got that in there. We're gonna want this to come out this way, of course. And we've got the rear trim here. And this is basically just gonna sit on top of these pegs. Just like so. All right, there we go. And with that in place, and try to get this trim in. Woof. And lined up nice and neat. Best we can. All right, just like this, and with everything all nice and lined up, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna throw in the screws. We got 4 of them. Here and here are NP screws. This is an LP screw. Up here is the dreaded WP screw. The last time around, when I did this, that WP screw refused to catch. Absolutely refused to catch on and hold up here, and actually ended up marring the other side. So let's hope that this time around, we do not have a similar problem. Look at this. And this one even went in just fine this time. Absolutely lovely. This is great. Okay, next up, we're gonna put the gas cap on the rear fender bit here. And this is a nice little multi-part thing. There is like a tab here and an extra little slot on there, and same here, so it's all keyed. Will only go one way. Cap goes into the body. Body goes into the fender. Just like that. And then there's an XP screw that'll go in there to hold it nice and tight. Look at that beauty. That is absolutely gorgeous. All right, for this next bit, we're basically going to bring out all these pieces, not the wheel well yet. And we're going to be putting all of this together. You might notice I bring this puppy out. Yes, it's big and hefty and can damage plastic. I try not to use it when using it on plastic, but my ancient hands are starting to cramp up nowadays, so I use it when going into the metal when we need a lot of extra force. So no need to go into the comments and let me know how dangerous it is. I know too much torque, you gotta really use a light touch, but it is insanely helpful, especially on the metal. But we're gonna kick things off by taking the crown that we built so far, and we're gonna get this little fender bit in here, and it's just gonna line up just like this. We got 2 DM screws to hold it in place. All right, look at that, gorgeous. Next up, we're gonna take the fender, flip this puppy over, and right here, and here. Looks like that's where we're going to put these little wire covers. And they're basically just going to go in here, and then we're going to screw them in place with some XM screws. All right, look at that. Woo woo. All right, now we're going to take the crown here. We're going to attach it. There are a bunch of screw holes here. It's pretty obvious where everything all lines up. And we're going to be using 3 screws. These are going to be DM screws here, here, and here to hold it in place. All right. Look at that. Look how beautiful this is so far. This is incredible. Next up, the final part here, and the piece I have really kind of been dreading a little bit. That is this reflector. Just pops on like that, which is nice and neat, but the screws are eyepiece screws. They're gonna pop in there and there, and it is claustrophobic, to say the least, to get them in there. But we're gonna try our best. Right, there we go. You got it on there, nice and neat. Yeah, baby. All right, the next bit is where the real fun begins, because we gotta bring the body out. All right, this next bit, frankly, the thing is too big for me to really showcase a lot of this on camera, so I'm gonna give you a little heads up and we will go from there. Basically, we got the fender. Fender's gonna pop on here. Nice, neat, simple, easy, right? We do have a bunch of different types of screws. The 2 over here are YM screws. Then we've got 6 IM screws going through here. And we've got 5 NP screws going along the bottom. Okay, so we've got a whole mess of screws, just like we did with the last one. And then we've got our cabling here. Now, the cabling, I kind of didn't do it right last time, but I fixed it, okay? This little bit right here is going to screw in right here. And this is an IM screw. It's going to screw right in there. This cabling has to go underneath it. So it'll go like this, okay, to hold that in. And when it does, it'll come out right about where this is. And everything's got to weave around and go through here and here for the wire covers, okay? Just like that, okay? Sorry, I didn't show that very well on camera, but you can see where the cable's going. All of these cables are gonna go through that same path, okay? This one, this cable, there is a little bit of a slot over here. It's very obvious. It's the only slot that's there. And this cable is going to come out and hang loose. It does not go into the cable channel or anything, but it is going to basically come through here and meet up with the rest of these cables right here. So we got to coordinate all of that while trying to get these screws in place. So this is going to be fun. I don't even know how much of that even showed up on camera, but I'm thinking about it. It's basically going to come through here. Maybe I was doing it down here, but it's going to come through here. And we got to coordinate all of this with the screws. So this is going to be fun. Let me see what I can do about it. Whew. And there it is. I'm going to go a little free cam here to give you guys an idea what we're looking at. Okay. So you can see all of my cabling comes through, goes underneath there, through, into that wire cover. Again, right between the posts there. Through this wire cover and into the interior of the vehicle. There is one, that's this cable that comes through over here. You can kind of see that slot right there. And that is where this cable will come through. And during the screwing, it looks like it actually popped out of the slot. So I'm going to have to fix that now. That actually is the end. So let me fix that and I'll be right back. All right. Well, that was a very fun issue, wasn't it? Holy crap. But we got this awesome rear fender here. We got all that wiring done, which looks spectacular. I am a little concerned that when we get to the part where we put this on the interior, things are going to get really complicated. But for now, things are certainly looking up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.